Hi everybody, Jared Evans here with Blood and Iron. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different and showing you a smoothie recipe that I came up with myself. Now, we're going to need a blender for this. I'm going to be using a Ninja. If you don't have a Ninja, that's fine. Use whatever blender you have, but if you have a Ninja, definitely use that because it's going to make it a lot easier. These things are pretty powerful, and I'll show you the ingredients real quick. Okay, so as I said, a blender. We're going to need one of those. I recommend the Ninja. We're also going to need some kale greens, some cut leaf spinach, whole strawberries, 2 bananas, some ginger root, yep, that's what that is if you've never seen that before, some chocolate whey protein, brand doesn't matter, I like Primal Fuel, and then as a bonus I'm going to throw in some green superfood and some whole chia seeds for omega-3s and fiber. Okay, so that's what we're going to need. I will give you all the amounts and how to prepare it in a moment. Let's just start throwing stuff in there. No, I'm kidding, we're going to measure it. That's how I started, but I don't recommend that because you never know what you're going to get. I'll take, the experimentation out of it for you guys so you can just benefit from, my trials and errors. Okay, so let's start with kale green, why not? Let's just go down the line here. Kale. Kale is hard to work with. Alright. Now this measuring cup is very old, but this is about 4 cups to the top there in here without it being packed down. So add that in. Let's throw some spinach in there. Oh. Making a mess. I'll clean that up later. This is a disaster, you guys. Okay, whoa, stepping in spinach. Alright, then you're going to want about 2 cups of the spinach. Okay, so it's going to be looking pretty full at that point, but it's going to settle out. So at this point though, you want to put some water in it. I'm going to go right into the sink here. Mix it up. And then, as you can see, that blender was, completely full to the top with just the greens, but after you mix it up, and that's even after adding some water, it's the volume comes way down. So, all right, now for the fun part, fruit, the part that makes it actually taste good. Strawberries. Let's go about 1.5 cups, 2 cups on the strawberries. Just throw them right in there. If you've got a Ninja, you got nothing to worry about. It'll chop those right up. Then chop again if you need to. If you don't, if you've got the room to keep adding stuff, let's throw in the bananas. Strawberry and banana, that's classic combo. Can't go wrong with that. Throw your 2 bananas in there. Alright, at this point you'll probably have to mix again. Gonna go and mix it. Mix it up. Okay, after you get that, time to add some ginger. Now you want to get the whole ginger root like this, and you're going to want a piece, I guess you could say it's about 2 tablespoons or about the size of your thumb. That'll be a good amount. Now if you don't really like ginger, or ginger seems pretty strong to you, just you can leave this out, or you can make the piece a little smaller. You want to make sure you peel that outside edge off, the skin. You don't want that in there, and that'll just leave you with the good part. So just a little chunk, and if you have a regular blender, you'll probably want to chop it up real fine to help it out. But if you're using the Ninja, just throw the whole chunk in there and it'll take care of it. I'm gonna add another piece. Come on, Ginger. Come on, there we go. All right, so we got all our main ingredients, but we gotta get our protein. So I'm gonna add 2 scoops of my chocolate whey. That's 20 grams. Now the whey protein I like for this because it's going to, when you blend it, it's going to foam up. It's going to make it a little bit more creamy or fluffy tasting, and it adds something to it. But if you've got a plant-based one or soy-based one that you like, that's fine too. But the chocolate flavor I definitely recommend for this recipe. Then as a bonus, throwing my Superfood in there, which is also chocolate. And then I'm just going to throw some chia seeds in there. I don't measure them. Just eyeball it. Then we're done. Got all our ingredients, got to mix it up. Now you want to let this mix for a good 2 or 3 minutes so that it gets, completely mixed together, chops up the fruits and veggies real fine so that it doesn't have big chunks, especially the ginger, because the ginger will tend to be stringy if it's not chopped up really thoroughly. So let it run for a couple of minutes. That's also going to help the whey protein to kind of fluff up and make it a little bit more creamy. So let it run for a couple of minutes. Got to do a little scraping sometimes. Get in there, Chia Seeds. All right, that back on. Yeah, here we go. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see here, but that made about 11 or so cups, that recipe. So a pretty good amount. I'll try it here. And it's pretty thick. Pretty thick. Now if you want it thinner, just add more water to it. You'll be able to pour it a little bit easier. If you like it thick, then do what I just told you. You'll be set. It's got kind of a green and brown color. It don't look that great, I'll be honest with you. I mean, you can see what it looks like, but tastes good. Good way to get your veggies. Got your protein. Alright guys, thanks for checking out this video. Hope you like it. Hope it turned out good. You don't like the taste of it. If you think it needs more of this, less of that, let me know and leave a comment as your own little tweak to it, and I'll try it out too. And if it was too watery, don't add as much water next time. Alright, thanks a lot everybody. See you next time.